Hello, I'm Elizabeth, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us online to watch Between Us. I started writing Between Us over 4 years ago as a one-woman show which premiered in the heart of London's West End at the beautiful Jermyn Street Theatre back in March 2018 to a sellout audience, so we went on to Harrogate Theatres to do a run there. Now, during lockdown, I was having to think about how we could reach a wider audience with Between Us during this difficult time, so I started to rewrite the show into a 1-hour film. I filmed all of the scenes on one camera, 95% of them within one room in this house, and then I sent all of the scenes over to Josef Riley, who is my brilliant creative partner, who I have to say a huge thank you to. He edited all of the scenes together, put them into the original animation from the show, and he also wrote some lovely composition music to underscore the film. Some of you have asked how you might be able to financially contribute to the creative work that Josef and I have been doing during lockdown. If you enjoy the film and you would like to do that, then I've put my PayPal details in the comments below. But most importantly, we just hope that you really enjoy the film. Please put it on your social media platforms and send it to your friends and family. We really do just want to share this with as many people as possible. So thank you again for joining us, and this is Between Us.
To have a family or be in a place to have a family, have a house probably would be really nice. What am I trying to say?
I don't have a life plan. I don't have a plan of where I want to be, because I really feel like that takes you in different directions. So I don't want to set myself up,
I'd probably have a family by then, maybe two children. I'd be living in a home somewhere. I'd like to still be working.
Married? Children? Nice house? Pretty typical, isn't it?
Carol, I'm so sorry I'm late. I'm always late. Oh, well, maybe we should work on timekeeping in my next session, because I'm crap at it. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I think to be honest, I'm so busy with rehearsals and the show. I'm just a bit all over the place, but yeah, I'm fine. Where were we? Oh, yes. I did the Who is Elizabeth task. It's in my bag. Just a sec. Right. Okay, it's in the back. Okay. All right, so I found this a bit more difficult than I thought I would. I mean, like you said, I kept wanting to say things like I'm an actress or I'm a singer, but I think I've got it. So, who is Elizabeth? Positives. Okay, I'm kind, I'm a loyal friend, I'm happy. They get better, hang on. Okay, I got a lead role in a musical when everyone said that would never happen because I couldn't afford to go to drama school. I got an A in GCSE maths instead of a predicted C, and that's because I'm focused, determined and a fast learner. I don't move backwards because I'm always looking to move forwards, and I want to grow. How was that? I do okay? I just feel like I get to boast about myself in that task. What's wrong with that? I don't know, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. Who taught me to be uncomfortable about it? Carol, I don't know, but if anyone heard me talking like that, I think I was really full of myself or too confident, you know? But did I do okay? I mean, was it right? Yeah, sorry, I did. Negatives, okay. Okay, I've learned to recognise that I'm emotionally led and I respond spontaneously to how I feel all the time. And I can see that gets me into trouble a lot. I worry all the time, but we're working on that. Don't want to worry. I don't like how much time I spend focused on my body. Like, I constantly want to be thinner. It's not like I'm really fat or anything, but it's constantly on my mind. Why? I don't know. It's on every girl's mind, isn't it? I never feel like I'm enough. So I always just wonder, you know, will I be normal? Will I have time to go to the pub with my friends like everybody else does and meet an amazing husband, you know, and everything will just work out? Oh, Carol, I'm so sorry, but I'm so late getting ready for the show, and I know it's my fault, and thank you for being so understanding. And I'll do that other task for next time, okay? All right, thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your half-hour call. You have 30 minutes. Miss Carter, you're running late.
What? You just gave the half. I'll be ready.
Well, you don't have time to get your heated rollers in?
I'll be ready.
Oh, yeah, but your hair will be a mess.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Who are these flowers from?
Well, if you don't know, I'm not going to know, am I?
Mr. Collier. Oh, dear Elizabeth, I'm so proud of you, and never forget, a day without laughter is a day wasted. Oh, Mr. Collier. He used to have that written above his blackboard at school. He was always laughing.
Well, I'm not laughing. You're late.
All right. Yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for this evening's performance. Your running times were as follows. Act 1 was 59 minutes, you had an interval of 21 minutes, and Act 2 ran at 62 minutes, giving you a total running time of 2 hours and 22 minutes. Your next performance is tomorrow evening at 7:30pm. That's a 7:30pm performance with a 6:55pm half.
So hot.
May I remind you that there are drinks in the Circle Bar this evening for the Friends of the Theatre Social. Hope to see you all there.
Yeah, I've already said my excuses. I have to go meet Vicky at the club tonight, I promised her.
And the cast will think you don't like them.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I've explained why I can't go. I need to get ready.
Oh, I wouldn't wear that. Now, your legs look fat in that. Everyone will just stare at your legs.
Big night out, always go with a dress and heels.
Little black dress all the way and some massive heels and a red lip.
A little bit fancier, I'd maybe wear like skinny jeans and like just a nice little top. Maybe some heels, like low heels.
If it's raining, my shoes have to be closed in. I'm not going to have wet feet. If I was perfect, I'd make my ribs slightly smaller. My ribs stick out so far, my boobs look smaller. That's what I blame it on anyway. And I've got like this chub above my knee. I quite like to get rid of that. Whiter teeth, straighter teeth, wider tummy. I suppose the list is endless really, but they're the things I think that.
Thinner armed for sure, a flatter stomach also, perkier bum. Oh, much better breasts. Much more voluptuous breasts that I had like when I was 16, and preferably bigger lips, because that's sassy and sexy.
My main selfie face. Oh, it's comparison. I stare very deeply into the camera if I'm really going for it. And I think my head tilts to the right, chin down a bit, and my lips come out a little pout a bit.
Okay, so the perfect selfie, you have to look directly in the camera, maybe give a slight head tilt, hold your breath, breathe in, smile sweetly but not too big, so your eyes don't squint, so your eyes are still big. Try not to get wrinkles on your face because you're smiling too big. And if the smile's not happening, then lift your eyebrows, give a big pout so your cheekbones come in, and that will be the perfect selfie.
Elizabeth! Hey, how was your tonight? Well, you took your time. Hey, do you like my new jacket? I knew you would. 30 quid in sale, they had loads of colours. I know, I haven't been shopping for ages though. Don't look at me like that, Elizabeth, I haven't. I've been stuck in the house drowning my sorrows, haven't I? Hey, do you want a glass of wine then? No, it's alright, I had one while I'm waiting for you. It's fine, honestly. Excuse me, can I have some more wine, please? No, a bottle, thanks. And a glass for Elizabeth, thanks. I know, I think there's a private party going on next door. It's probably a wedding. Don't look at me like that, Elizabeth. Why me though? That's what I keep asking myself, you know. Why me? I'm fun. I'm a bloody good laugh and I'm hardly bad looking. She's a right idiot. I had a feeling when I bought my wedding dress, you know. I had a feeling I'd never wear it. I know you always think like that when you're trying a really posh party dress or something, but I didn't think I'd feel like that trying on my wedding dress. It's like I just knew. Never would have admitted it at the time. I wouldn't have been wanting to think about it. I mean, I don't even want to think about it now, but I've got no choice, have I? My wedding day was meant to be tomorrow. The worst bit was cancelling everything. Horrible. Mum had a list, I had a list. Every phone call just made me feel sick. I don't know why Mum didn't just do it all for me. Elizabeth, I haven't cancelled the string quartet. I couldn't do it. I cancelled everything else but not the string quartet. Yeah, they're going to turn up tomorrow and there'll be nothing there. I've already paid them though, so they won't be bothered. Oh look, can we just get absolutely smashed? Please, Elizabeth, I need to forget about it. Hey, come on, let's have a dance.
Well, you look awful.
I am so hungover.
You can't just have a couple, can you? You always drink too much when you're with Vicky.
I am not in the mood for you today.
You never are. You've always been the same. You never like hearing the truth. And you always eat crap when you're hungover. That's definitely why you're never skinny enough.
Ow, ow, don't do that. Shut up. Hello? You did not tell me that he's in your show? Yes, I love him. I know I just read in Heat magazine. You didn't say he was in it. Yeah, for years. I used to watch this movie over and over again with my friend Jessica when I was like 15. I love him. He was was on my cheat list when I was going out with Ben. Yes, he was in my top 3. You have to let me come and watch the show and introduce me to him afterwards. When can I come? I've got a day off tomorrow. I am there. And you have to introduce me to him afterwards. I promise I won't be embarrassing. I promise. I promise.
You better not be.
Oh my God. Hi. It's nice to meet you. Oh. Thanks. Look, I'm sorry, I was going to try and be really cool, but I'm just not. I think you're amazing. I saw you in the West End when I was like 15. I've watched your movie like 50 times. Yeah. Thanks. It was nice to meet you! Honestly, you can say that again. No, but really, thank you for introducing me to him. I mean, I was a bit embarrassing, but I just couldn't believe I was talking to him. Oh, he did not say I was gorgeous. You winded me up. He did not ask my number, don't be ridiculous. Did he though? Are you serious? He wants to take me out on a date. You're winding me up. Oh my God, he's just messaged me. What do I say? Oh, right. Okay, bye. Thanks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What am I gonna wear? What will I wear? What do you wear? I need to go shopping. I need to go now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Another Cortado, please. Elizabeth, do you want it? No, right. Just the one, thanks. Just put it on my tab. It's Steph. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm with him. I don't know if I've ever known why I'm with him. I don't even know if I've ever been in love with him. I mean, 5 years. He pisses me off so much. I mean, all I want when I come home from work and I'm absolutely knackered, all I want is for him to hand me a glass of wine without me asking, or to say he's made the dinner, because I obviously never have time, or just run me a bath, or say he did the shop. There's never anything in the fridge unless I've done the shopping, and he thinks he's done a romantic gesture if he washes up his own bloody dishes. I mean, how did I end up here? Well, yes, I thought things would be better when we moved into the flat. And then I thought things would be better when we decided to buy a house. I mean, what a stupid idea. Why did I think things would be better when we decided to buy a bloody house? You know, I remember the night we actually got the keys. We were sat on the living room floor with a takeaway and a large glass of wine, and I remember thinking, oh, I should be so happy right now. And all I was thinking was, I'm bored. He bores me. So we got a dog. And I absolutely love Georgie, but now all I can think is, what are we going to do about the dog if we break up? I mean, what would you do about the house? Could I buy him out? Why am I in this relationship? I said I'd give it until after the holiday, and the holiday was boring. I'd definitely been much happier on my own. I'll give it until Christmas. I mean, I said that last Christmas. I mean, go on, you better go. You're going to be late. Look, it's all right. No, I'll get these. It's fine. What? No, I just needed to talk about it. I'm fine. I'm fine. Carol, I'm so sorry I'm late. Yeah, I've been dashing about all over the place today. How are you? Good? Yeah, no, I'm fine. Oh yes, I did, sorry. I just haven't had time, and to be honest, I don't really think that kind of thing applies to me anyway, so... Oh, you alright, we could do it now. Yeah, go for it. First thing I think of when you say Christianity. I know, it's a bit weird. I don't know any Christians personally, no. Oh, actually, there was a lad on my course at university who was Christian, but he was weird. Romantic. Yeah, I went out with a guy whose Facebook status said he was a Christian, but I mean, it's not like he went to church or anything. And he wasn't very Christian when he dumped me, so... Never read the Bible, no, not really. First thing I think of when you say Jesus, like swearing probably, like Jesus. Buddhism. Meditating. Don't know any Buddhists personally, no. Oh, actually, my mum might say she's a Buddhist, but she doesn't talk about it or anything, so no. I've never had a romantic relationship with one, no. Have I ever read the what? I can't even say it. So no, I've never heard of it. First thing I think of when you say Buddha, well, like a Buddha, like Islam, yeah, Muslims and my friend Lucky. Yeah, I know lots of Muslims. Yeah, lots of close friendships. You know, I've had a romantic relationship with a Muslim. 2 actually. First thing I think of when you say Allah, don't draw a picture of him. Judaism, hats on their head. I don't know any Jewish people though. I've never known any Jews or read any books about it or anything. Oh, no, sorry Carol, I just, sorry. I heard that an old school teacher of mine died yesterday. Thanks. Mr. Collier. No, it's a long time since I've seen him, but he just really used to look out for me when I was at school, you know. And he was really uplifting. He sent me those flowers actually. It was only last week. He's the first person who I've known who's actually died. Actually. No, I'm fine. I went to the toilet earlier and had a little cry about it because that's where I go to cry or hide, the toilet, but I'm fine. He used to have written above his blackboard, "A day without laughter is a day wasted." Everybody loved him. Yeah, thank you. No, I'm okay. Oh, on another note, I have to tell you about my date with him. Yeah, of course I went. I don't care what they say about me in the papers, Carol, it's not true. And anyway, if a day without laughter is a day wasted, why wouldn't I go? I mean, it was amazing, like ridiculous. Okay, so it was on Tuesday at 2 p.m. and I was on my way to meet him and I rang Steph and I was like, he hasn't texted me to say he's not coming. And she was like, well then he must be coming. So I was on the tube on the way to meet him and it was so hot on the tube. I was so worried I was going to be all sweaty and minging by the time I got there, but it was fine. I wore a tight black vest top, it's quite booby, my favourite jeans and my favourite heels, so my legs looked really long and less fat. And I was stepping off the tube and I just heard from behind me, "Is that Elizabeth?" Oh, he's Australian, but I can't do the accent. And I turned around and he said, "Wow, you're even more beautiful than I remember." And I was like, this is ridiculous. He just called me beautiful. What's going on? And so we went to this lovely salad bar place that he knows and I ordered the large chicken salad bowl, extra large, because I was so hungry. I'd starved myself since 6 p.m. the night before so I would look as skinny as possible. But then he ordered the small veggie bowl and he just like laughed and he was like, "I like a girl who can eat." Oh, cringe. Anyway, we now went to this bar that he knows. It was really lovely. We sat outside, we had red wine, Merlot, and we just talked loads. He was going on about how he grew up in Australia and how his grandma still lives there. He loves animals and nature and he was going on about that. We talked a bit about politics, and I hate politics, but I wanted him to think I was amazing. And then we left there, and then, right, in the middle of the street, he just stopped me, turned me around, and he kissed me. In the middle of the street, I was like, he's kissing me in the middle of Notting Hill. What is going on? And then we walked down this other street that was just gorgeous. And I was like, oh, I love the houses along here. And he was like, well, this is where I live. Do you want to come up? We could sit out on the balcony and have a drink. And I was like, yeah. So I went up to his and we sat on the balcony and we were drinking red wine. He keeps red wine in the fridge, which is really weird, but it was really nice. And I was looking at these houses and I said to him, oh, the rent here must be like ridiculous. And he was like, well, no, I bought it. And I was like, oh, right, yeah, well, I just mean, well, the mortgage must be pretty steep. And he was like, well, no, I bought it. And I was like, oh, right, yeah, of course. And then he asked me if I'd like to dance. I mean, on his balcony in the middle of Notting Hill. I was like, okay. And so we danced. And then he asked me if I'd like to go into the bedroom. And I was like, no, not on a first date. And then we kissed again. And then I had to go and get my train home. But Carol, it was amazing. I mean, can you believe it? Oh. Elizabeth, I've done something really stupid. I saw on Facebook that John's got this watch that he's wanted for ages. So I've gone round his house because I've still got a key and I've took it. I took his watch and the TV remote. Why did it say TV remote? Because I get real satisfaction on he's got to get off his ass and turn on telly. God, I'm so stupid. I went thinking, I just felt rage. I got in my car and I went round. I mean, what if someone saw me? No, I were only in there for 2 minutes. They were on the coffee table with the remote and just shoved them up my jumper and got out. They're in my car now. I'm going to have to get my dad to take them back before he rings the police or something. If this is what revenge feels like, it's bollocks. I better go.
Your mates are absolutely bonkers. It explains why you're so messed up.
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Really? So why do you see a life coach?
Oh, Carol. I've got to do that task for Carol.
You always leave everything to the last minute.
Emails. There we go. Right, post-it notes.
Elizabeth Carter wins at life using post-it notes.
Okay, question 1. Friends. Oh, okay, well, Steph, she gives me good advice.
She tells you what you want to hear.
And Vicky, well, she stops me being so serious all the time and she makes me laugh.
Yeah, because she's mad. You should be careful. You know what they say, friends are the family you choose for yourself.
And a day without laughter is a day wasted, so piss off.
Ouch.
External influences. Oh, what does she mean by that?
Like magazines and that stupid.
Well, I remember when nautical stripes first came out into fashion. I was like, I will never buy a nautical themed top, dress, whatever.
And then a month later...
It's my favourite top. It's not like I remember seeing a particular advert that suddenly changed my mind or anything, so what? I'm changed without me realising it. Next question. Are you aware of anything that has influenced you against your free will? Nautical tops?
It again resolves back to it's social media, magazines, TV, it's like music videos, especially with fashion and that. I love looking at someone who's, I love their shoes, or wonder where they got them from, and that's where I like to shape and get my ideas from for my own fashion.
Main influence women today, probably social media. Yeah, reality TV shows, needing to look like people in the magazines. It always has done for probably the last 30, 40 years anyway. We'll never be able to get rid of that ideology of looking perfect and having to constantly look your best and, yeah, be a stereotypical woman.
Hello! It's all right. I thought you might be late. I ordered you a coffee. It's fine. It's still hot. Oh, Elizabeth, you got a post-it note on your jumper. What does it say? When do you feel yourself? Oh, darling. Oh, when do you feel yourself? Well, I can answer that one for you. When we're not lying to ourselves. I mean, Why have I been lying to myself all this time, thinking he would turn into this perfect man and we'd live happily ever after? Why do I have this clear image in my head of what my perfect married life will look like? How can I possibly know what that's going to look like? How can I possibly know what that will look like when I haven't even met 50% of that partnership yet? I have this clear image in my head, but where's that come from? Who sold me that story? Because for the last 5 years, all I've been doing is trying to make him fit into the idea of this perfect man, and I don't even know if that idea comes from me. What I want, my vision, our vision, me and my husband, because I haven't even met him yet. Honestly, I have no idea. All I do know is I feel like I've had the biggest weight lifted off my shoulders. And don't get me wrong, I'll miss the sex. Or will I? Am I just saying that because I think I should? It wasn't even that good anyway. I always end up just doing what I think the man wants, because I worry that he'll think I'm boring in bed. I mean, where's that idea come from? I always be who I think I should be rather than being who I actually am. Screw that for another Christmas. I just get so much pleasure sitting in my own living room with a scented candle on, a large glass of wine, watching a television programme without any interruption from a complete twit. And look, I am so pleased you've decided not to see him again. Don't get me wrong, the first date was amazing. We've had a jolly good time telling everyone you're dating a movie star, but in reality, he's 12 years older than you. You'd never normally go out with anyone that much older than you. It's not like you had that much in common. I think he's used to girls being all very upset when it doesn't work out. I mean, why would he say to you, I don't think I'm going to have sex for a really long time now? Darling, that's hardly a compliment. What a dick. But then, when did he ever say anything nice to you at all? Apart from telling you how pretty you are, but we all know that, darling. What about your personality, for Christ's sake? But then, when do men ever compliment us on that?
The last time someone complimented me on my personality, I don't know.
Not for a long time. Like maybe when I was at school or something.
No, not really. I mean, people have told me that I'm funny sometimes if I've made a joke or something like that, but not actually my personality. No, I really can't think of anything.
Oh, Carol, it was awful. Him saying that just summed up that the whole thing was just sex to him. No, I let it be. I encouraged it even. I kept having sex with him because I was desperate for him to like me. Why do I do that? Why do I always think if I have sex, then they'll like me more? I know that's not true, but I keep doing it. Sex is everywhere. Of course it seems like the most important thing to men because everywhere and everything tells us that it is. Is it? When it comes down to it, is that all they really want from me? He actually said to me, I just thought you'd be really good in bed. After he said that, I just wanted to get out of there, so I went to the toilet because that's where I go to cry or hide, the toilet. And Carol, the weirdest thing happened, right? So I went into the cubicle, locked the door, sat down on the toilet, and when I looked up, on the back of the toilet door, in bold black marker pen, it said, "A day without laughter is a day wasted." I burst out laughing. At the same time, I was like, "Mr. Collier, I'm on the toilet, what are you doing?" Can you believe that, Carol? Is that just a weird coincidence or what? Well, no, I think it was Mr. Collier, I really do. I mean, why else would that be written on the back of a toilet door and in the same week that he died? No, that was definitely him trying to communicate with me. I know I sound mad, but I know what I saw. Hey, I walked out of that toilet, out of the pub, and I didn't look back. I know. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, same time next week. All right, bye-bye. Bye.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the cast. The meet and greet for our new company member, Jack Evans, who Elizabeth is hoping she's going to fancy, is about to commence in the Green Room Cafe area. Ladies and gentlemen of the cast, please make your way to the Green Room Cafe area. Thank you.
You are so mean to me.
I just speak the truth.
Hello, is it Jack? Nice to meet you. Elizabeth. I know you must be in a whirlwind right now. It's so last minute. Oh, well, we're really excited to have you join us. You know, it'll freshen things up a bit. And hey, we've heard loads about you, so... Oh, all good, I promise. Yeah. I usually run for the last train after the show, but yeah, no, sorry, of course, I'll stay for a drink, yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, okay. Oh, it was really nice to meet you, Jack.
Okay, so it turns out you fancy each other. Are you happy now?
I think this is the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah, you said that about the last guy, and the one before that, and the one before that.
Oh, shut up.
Fine. I bet you it all goes wrong any minute.
I'm just so in love with him.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I am. I just love being around him.
Well, I give it a month.
We have so much fun together.
What, getting pissed all the time?
Like, I know he's the one.
You're deluded.
You know what? I don't really care what you think, so...
What? Hey, where do you think you're going?
You go first this time. I always go first. Jack! Okay, but write each memory down so you can't cheat. You do always cheat, you just change your mind about the chosen memory when I guess it right, and then you get me too drunk, so write them down, okay? Go. Canterbury. At that cocktail party with all the cast at your digs. Kissed for the first time. You wouldn't write that down. You went on a date with Sarah Louise. That's still not funny. It's not funny, Jack. Christmas. Went ice skating with all your family, and I met your parents for the first time. You realised how competitive I was because I played that game on the ice rink and I pushed your little brother over and all your family just stared at me. It was really embarrassing. We built a snowman together. Oh, you told me you loved me for the first time. You did! That was Jack, that was Christmas. My birthday, you made me a cake. You did, because you couldn't afford to get me anything, and I loved it. It was a really nice cake. I've got it! You wrote me a song! You did! You wrote me a song, and I loved it, because you always say you've written me a song, and it's never his song. It's never your song. Oh, Jack, please. Okay. Easter time, went to the Lake District. We were camping on that sailboat. We had to get that dinghy across at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I did that. It was absolutely freezing. I've got it. You told me that you never loved anyone like you loved me. You couldn't marry me unless I was a Christian. Hello. Oh, I'm good. No, I've just had a busy morning. Well, I went to the gym and then I've just been dashing about town picking up a few bits, and I've just come in early to do that audition prep for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just in my dressing room. How are you? I love you too. Well, I want to marry you too someday. Yeah. Well, we could get married in a church. I'd always respect your faith, you know that. Well, you could take the kids to Sunday school every week if that's what you wanted. But well, I'm not a Christian, so it's not part of who I am. Yeah, but I don't think it's something you can just become. It's not like I can just pick up a Bible and become a Christian. That's like saying you could just pick up a Quran and become a Muslim. I don't think it's something you choose. I think it's something that comes to you, doesn't it? Well, it hasn't come to me, so... What are you saying? Right? And why is it so important to you? Well, how can I understand it if you can't explain? I don't know any other Christians. Anne? Why are you saying I should talk to Anne about it? You hardly know her. You met her once at the caravan, and I don't want to talk to Anne about it. Look, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Right. You've never even mentioned this before. Okay. Yeah. I love you too. Okay. Bye. Hiya, hi Carol. Yeah, can you hear me okay? Yeah, sorry, I'm in the coffee shop. It's usually a lot quieter than this. Sorry. I went to see Anne yesterday. She said, I think Jesus is knocking on your door. And she gave us a Why Jesus booklet. She gave us a Why Jesus booklet. A Why Jesus booklet. Why Jesus? Carol, the only time I ever say Jesus is when I'm like swearing. No, I took the booklet, I threw it in my bag to be polite and kept nodding while she was talking to me, and I mean she was really nice and everything, but I don't know. I'm not going to read it, Carol, I just took it to be polite. I don't want to read it. I'm an open person. I'm open. Ask him if he's there. Who? God? What, like, hello God, are you there? Oh, Carol, this is all such a mess. Look, I'm sorry, I can't really concentrate in here. Can we just, can we do this another time? Okay, sorry, yeah. All right, thanks, bye, bye.
He's knocking at your door. What, did you think that was Jesus?
No.
All right. Why are you being so defensive?
I'm not. I don't want to step one foot into a church. I'm not going to force myself to do anything like that.
Who said anything about church? I think you want to do this for Jack.
No, I don't. That would be me changing myself to suit him, and I can't do that. I know myself.
Do you?
Yes. This can't be about him. If you are there, then it's between me and you, not Jack.
You said you'd never read that in a million years. You laughed at her when she gave it to you.
It is about the most important relationship of all. If it is true, then it must be of vital importance to every human being. Those who recognise their need are far better off than those who are lulled into a false sense of security. It is based on firm historical evidence. He is the centrepiece of our civilization. After all, we call what happened before him BC and what happened after him AD. Jesus claimed to be the unique Son of God. C.S. Lewis pointed out that A man who was merely a man and said the sort of things Jesus said would not be a great moral teacher. He would either be insane or evil. Let us not come up with any patronising nonsense about his being a great moral teacher. He has not left that open to us. He did not intend to. The evidence for the physical resurrection is very strong indeed. A former Lord Chief Justice of England, Lord Darling, said, "In its favour, as living truth, there exists such overwhelming evidence, positive and negative, factual and circumstantial, that no intelligent jury in the world could fail to bring in a verdict that the resurrection story is true. Freedom from fear, possible for us to have a relationship with our Creator. All this is a gift from God. We can either accept it and enjoy it, or we can say no thank you. God never forces his way into our lives. You need to accept his gift or invite him to come and live within you by his Spirit." Lord Jesus Christ, if you are real, please come into my life by your Holy Spirit to be with me forever. Thank you. Amen.
Do you think you're going to wake up tomorrow morning a new woman? All spiritual or something?
Elizabeth, where have you been? You've been ages. It's okay, but look, I can't stay long. I've got a date. Should I get us a bottle of wine? Elizabeth, do you want a glass of wine? Are you okay? You seem a bit down. All right, Elizabeth, don't bite me head for only asking. It's okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm a lot better than I was. Well, I've decided it's time to get myself back out there. I'm not going to meet a husband sat on my backside, am I? So I've given my number out when I've been out with Rachel, just to a few blokes that seemed okay. Anyway, one of them were texting, had a bit of banter, but he said he wanted to take me to Nando's, alarm bell number 1. But anyway, we went. Yeah, the new one in town. It's lovely actually. It's a bit bigger than the other one. And yeah, he was nice enough, but I'm not going to see him again. He put his feet up on the seats. I was mortified. Who? Oh yeah, that guy on Facebook, yeah. He were a mutual friend, Sarah's mate. Yeah, she thought I'd really like him. No, not going to go on a date with him now. I know, he were well fit in his pictures. I thought I'd really like him. Well, he were texting to arrange a date and his grammar were awful in his messages. He said, "Where do you want to meet?" And he spelt it W-E-R-E. I mean, can you imagine if we had kids and one of them were ill and he had to write a sick note to the teacher? I'd be mortified, so I told him I don't want to meet him. But I have got another date with this guy from the gym. 3rd date, Elizabeth, 3rd date. He's gorgeous. So I've got to do something really good. So I've told him to come and meet me at mine when he finishes work on Tuesday. It's the 3rd date, so I think that's okay. And I was thinking, I've got to do something that shows him I'm really creative and really fun. So I was thinking I could do a treasure hunt, right? So I could like leave him a clue at the front door and that would lead him to like the downstairs cupboard. And I was thinking I could leave a prize with each clue, you know, like a bag of Haribo or something. And then I could be the prize at the end. I could lie on the coffee table with a rose in my mouth and some sexy underwear on or something. What do you think? No, he's never been to the house. That's why I want him to come round and see the house. Well, I don't have to meet him at the front door because there'll be a clue for the treasure hunt. Well, I think it's a good idea, so I'm going to do it. What's up with you today? Is everything alright with you and Jack? Oh, what are you both doing with your day off tomorrow? Are you going anywhere nice? Alright. Oh, well, does Jack go to church every Sunday? Alright. It's a bit weird. I don't know any other Christians, I never have. Anyway, I better go. I've got a blind date with some guy Rachel works with. Look, I'll see you soon, babe. No, I've got one. Thanks. So, I went to church yesterday.
Because I don't want Jack to dump me.
And the weirdest thing happened, right? So, the congregation weren't singing the hymns I was guided to. So, the hymn board said hymn number 642, and the hymn sheet that the lady gave me said hymn number 642, but the congregation weren't singing 642, like my 642. And I thought I might be doing it wrong, like maybe it was page numbers, but there weren't enough pages in the hymn book. And the congregation definitely had the same hymn book that I did, but they weren't singing the hymns that I was reading. And every hymn I was guided to was just so relevant to what I've been thinking about recently. It was weird. Was that God? Was that him trying to speak to me? I mean, did he give me the urge to go to church yesterday? The whole thing was just weird.
So, she's going back next week.
Yeah, I think I might go back next week, but I won't tell Jack.
Yeah, right. You'll tell him next time he calls.
No, I won't. I think this is something that I want to find out for myself now. Like, I mean, what if he is there, right? What if there is a God? I've never even thought about it before. I've certainly never tried to have a relationship with him. I mean, what do you say? Like, hi God, fancy a drink?
Here she goes. A day without laughter is a day wasted, is it?
No, don't do that. Don't make fun of Mr. Collier. But, I mean, yeah, when that was written on the back of the toilet door, I didn't doubt for a second that that was Mr. Collier, and that's spiritual, I guess.
You're going mad.
I'm not. I just want to see.
But see if you're crazy.
No. There's no harm in finding out, is there?
I don't know. Is there?
Come on, God. Thought you could meet me here. You know, it's my birthday tomorrow, so you could be my present.
Good morning. Please be seated. Today's sermon is all about love. To put it simply, to be a Christian is to be love.
Well, surely everyone should do that. Not just Christians. I don't think you have to be a Christian to be love. Be love. I can be love. And communion. What's that about? I think Mum told us once that you're not allowed to do communion unless you're an actual Christian. But how do they know if I'm a Christian or not? This is stupid. Look, Jesus, if you are there, which I'm really not sure that you are, then just speak to me. This is it. I've tried. I've come here twice now. I've sat through all this. It's cold in here and I'm stood here speaking to you and nothing. I thought this was meant to be a relationship. That's what they all keep saying. Well, a relationship's a two-way thing. I'm talking to you and nothing. You know what? If you were a boyfriend, I would have dumped you weeks ago. This is bollocks.
Jack? Hello? Hello? Hello, what are you doing? You sound very excited. Oh, my birthday present. No, I don't want to guess. I like surprises. I like surprises. Okay, well, I'll have to guess later anyway because I've got a session with Carol. Yeah, I'm fine. I love you too. Bye. Bye. Hi, Carol. I've got to see all of Jack's family tomorrow. They want to take us out for lunch for my birthday. No, Jack's family are amazing. They're so much fun, Carol. I love them to bits. It's just, I know his mum's going to say, oh, Jack said you went to church yesterday. How was it? And all his family are going to look at me and I'm going to have to say, yeah, it was great. I loved it. I just can't do this, Carol. I can't pretend to be something that I'm not. I can be love like that vicar said, but I can't pretend to believe in something that I just don't. What am I going to do? Elizabeth! Happy birthday for tomorrow! Oh, I'm so sorry I can't make your party. Are you okay? Are you sure? Look, I know you can't stay long, but I'm so pleased you've come. I'm just so excited to tell you my news. I've met him. I've actually met him. You just know when it's right, don't you? You just know. He brought a Tinder date. He took me to the top of tall trees and bought champagne. We had steak. He paid for everything. I wore the dress I bought for the races when I went with Rachel last year. He said I looked amazing. He said he knew just as soon as he saw me. He looked really smart. I loved it. We just talked all night about what we wanted, how we see ourselves in future, how many kids we're going to have. We were laughing loads. It were amazing. I said I never thought I'd meet anyone as crazy as I am. And he says he is. Bloody Tinder, eh? We talked about going to New York at Christmas. That's where he's going to propose. And then we'll get married next year and start a family straight away. I mean, Tinder! Oh, look. I know things aren't great with you and Jack at the moment, but you'll be okay. Look, he's a great guy. You know, worst case scenario, you break up, you get yourself back out there on Tinder. Honestly, there's loads of blokes on there and it's so easy. You find someone in seconds.
Party in your dressing room. Is that the best you can do?
Hiya. Oh, Jack. Yeah, I'll be here in a minute.
He can't save you.
Hold your breath.
Hiya, darling. Mwah, thank you. It's so good to see you.
You're lying.
The smile's not happening.
Yeah, good, thanks. Jack, oh, got me a weekend away. I know.
It is about the most important relationship of all.
What is?
Hiya, darling. Paris. I know, I'm so lucky.
I'm so lucky to have him.
But you're messing it up, Elizabeth. You're messing it up.
Hiya. Oh, of course, yeah, help yourself, it's a party.
Try not to get wrinkles on your face.
Married? Children? Nice house?
Freedom from fear.
Look, isn't that the guy you slept with and then he didn't call you back?
Oh, it's embarrassing.
Hi. Yeah, you'll be here in a minute.
Lulled into a false sense of security.
There's that other guy you liked, but you scared him off.
I suppose the list is endless, really.
Oh, the flowers, yeah. Oh, no, they were from an old school. It's a long story.
Stop going on about those bloody
Please.
flowers. You sound mad.
To be a Christian is to be love.
We can either accept it and enjoy it, or we can say no thank you.
No, thank you. Now lighten up. It's a party.
I can't. I don't think I can do this. I can't do this.
You're an actor. That's what you do.
Main
Hiya,
influence
darling.
in women today.
Yes, I know. Paris.
Be a stereotypical
Paris,
woman.
yeah. I know, I'm so lucky.
You'd never be able to get rid of that ideology.
I'm so lucky to have him. Yes.
You know he's probably not coming.
I can't do this.
What's wrong with you?
I can't do this anymore. I've done everything I'm supposed to. I tried going to church. I read that booklet. And I prayed. I really prayed. Jack's taken me to Paris, for goodness sake. I am so lucky to have him. I should be happy. Why was I on a toilet seat hiding from my friends?
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, faith will stand. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you've never failed, and you won't start now. So I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, you are mine. I will call upon your name. Keep my eyes above the waves. My soul